Hello everyone, finally here with the Mathilda guide. As you can see, I have over 300 matches with 74% win rate, and I'm here to show you all the tricks, secrets, tips that you need with Mathilda to pull your teammates out of any danger and carry games and keep your team alive, give them crazy shields, and just frustrate your enemies completely. Alright, let's move on to Mathilda's skills, tricks and tips. So guys, pay attention here. You're going to learn a lot of info. Starting off with Mathilda's passive, it's called Ancestral Guidance. Pretty much when you move around for a certain amount, you gain an enhanced basic attack. I'm going to show it to you right here. Once you hit it, you get a movement speed which decays over time. Now, as you can see here, it's stacking, right? At the bottom, the passive. Once it reaches max stacks, which is 50, you will get that enhanced basic attack. So once again, I will attack. That's what the enhanced looks like. If the normal ones don't really do much damage, but as you can see here, right? Over here. Right here. It's at 36. Once it reaches 50, you get your enhanced basic. Moving on to her first skill, Soul Bloom. When you activate it, nothing really happens, as you can see. Nothing happens. Even if you click it again, you can proc it. But I always like to use first skill like this. Whenever I use it, I move around. I activate more buds, as you can see here. I activate 4. And that does more instances of damage. So after you use your first skill, when you move more, you get more buds. And the more buds you get, you do more damage. The buds around your body. Here, if I'm gonna stand still, I just have 1, right, flying around my body. But if I actually use my first skill and move around some more, you're going to see there's a lot generating, and at the end I have 4, and that does way more damage. Okay, so always remember, move after using Mathilda's first skill. We are actually going to cover Mathilda's second skill last because it is a bit tricky. So we're gonna move on to her ult. It's called Circling Eagle. Pretty much, you can aim whoever you want to use it on. I would really suggest aiming it based off of the target you are trying to kill or trying to take your teammates to. So over here, I want to aim for Zilong. I just use it. You're gonna fly around that person, pretty much. And once that bar at the bottom ends, you're going to crash onto them, knocking them up. Now, there's another way you can use this. Once you use it, if you can tap it and aim it. Alright? And here's the thing. I couldn't finish my skill, but it just ended on its own. The reason is because Zilong died, right? The ulti, when you activate it, it shoots little shots like this over here. It's always shooting something, right? So Zilong died, and as soon as the target dies and you're circling around them using your Circle Eagle, you will actually end. It will end immediately and you'll just crash onto them by default. Now, there's another way you can use it. You can actually aim it while you're flying around. So here, you can actually target it wherever you want. Alright, if I aim here, I will end up landing here after the Circling Eagle ends. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to drag your teammates using your second skill. Now, we will go over the second skill later, alright? You want to drag your teammates, use your first skill, and then use ulti. So you're moving around, activating the maximum damage of the first skill, and then you do an enhanced basic attack, and that does a lot of damage. Okay, always use your first skill after doing the ult, because you're going to move, right? And you're going to get maximum stacks of your first skill, and you're going to do a lot of damage to them through that. So once again, if you are trying to catch a marksman, say you have a Fredrin as a teammate, you second skill and you drag him with you, first skill ulti, and then you crash onto them, and then Fredrin crashes onto them too, and boom, you bring Fredrin to the back line. It's chaotic. Hey, you can cause chaos like that. You can also use your ulti to get away. So once again, if I'm running from the Zilong, I'm gonna get away like this. Okay, you can use it to engage, you can use it to get away. Use it however you want based off of the situation. But ideally, how I like to use it is I like to always use it on a marksman or a squishy, drag my teammate, use my first skill, ulti, and then just crash onto them like this. Alright, that is the best way to use her ult for me, in my opinion. Just getting the backline, you know. You go for them, drag your teammate with you, and then you just second skill back out again. That's how you use Mathilda. Alright guys, let's move on to the second skill, which is going to be a little bit more complicated, So I'm gonna have a friend help me out with that. Okay guys, so for Mathilda's second skill, you can actually pull one of your teammates to you. As you can see, when I hold the dash button, there's a circle. And as long as your teammate is on the edge of the circle, you can pull them. So I'll pull Khalid here, right? He can dash to me. Okay, as long as you are within that circle, your allied teammate can dash to you. Okay, as long as they are within range. So once again, he's in range, but even if I go really far away, he can still dash to me regardless. Now, if your teammate is outside of the circle when you dash, it's not gonna activate. Alright, another thing you can do is just stay there for a bit. If your teammate is far away, you can dash to them like this, and once you touch them with the circle, they can dash to you anytime they want. Okay, you just gotta touch them. That's it. Alright, now moving on to more advanced things you can do with second skill. You can literally drag your teammates with you onto an opponent. You can literally drag them onto the opponent like this. Right? See? And there is nothing that they can really do about it. Imagine bringing a Fredrin to the back line, right? It's gonna cause absolute chaos. And you also give them a shield, right? Like a small shield. The passive for favor also works with Mathilda's second skill. Alright, it's really OP. You can pull your teammates to safety. Over here, if the Khalid is in danger, I can just pull him into the tower like this, and he can just dash to me, and he's safe. Alright, you can use it for engaging, and you can also use it for disengaging and saving your teammates. For Mathilda's build, this is what I usually like to go for, this build right here. I always like to use favor. Guys, always use favor on Mathilda. You can trigger the favor passive using your second skill, because your second skill gives your teammates shields. Okay, so you can activate the favor. You can also activate flask. You can activate flask passive using your second skill. So I always like to build it second. For the boots, I usually like to go tough boots. Always. 100%. It reduces CC. I always usually use this so I don't get CC'd. I get CC'd for less, and I can pull my teammates away to safety, or I can engage. I almost always use this build. A flask is a must buy, first item. It increases your heal. You can use the passive of it with your second skill. You can increase the sustainability of your teammates. So it's a must build for Mathilda, and it's a must build as a first item. Next up, Enchanted Talisman. I like to use it so my mana doesn't end so quick. Also for the cooldown reduction, it's really, really good. Then I like to use Oracle so I have more shield myself, and I also heal myself more with my second skill. Then I like to build Blood Wings for that extra shield that it gives and a little bit of extra damage. It'll just give me a bigger shield, right? I'm just gonna appear more intimidating. Bigger shield Mathilda, right? People are like, oh nah, I'm not messing around with that, right? She dashes. It's just, and it gives you more sustainability too with that extra shield. And for the last item, I always like to build Immortality so I can, you know, get resurrected, have more sustainability overall. And I will mostly use this build all the time. Like 99% of the time I would use this build. Now the 1% time I wouldn't use it is when I'm taking a specific type of damage. For example, if there is a Leslie who is just always constantly attacking me and one-shotting me, then I will always build like Twilight. I will not buy Blood Wings, and I will sell Blood Wings, and I'll go for Twilight instead, because I want to be able to tank that Leslie damage, right? But that is for exceptional cases. If she is only focusing me, right, and I'm only dying to her and I just can't tank it, that is when you want to replace your Blood Wings with any of those items, whether it be Athena, Anti-Cuirass, Blade Armor, Twilight Armor. It really depends. So you can swap out your Blood Wings for that. For the emblem, I like to use Support Emblem. And with Inspire on the first slot, Wilderness Blessing on the second slot, and Quantum Charge. Now guys, this is very important. Quantum Charge is a must, because if you stack it with your passive, the basic attack from your passive, enhanced basic attack, that also gives you movement speed. It's going to stack with the movement speed of Quantum Charge, and you're going to be so fast. You're going to move really fast, and you're also going to have a little bit of more sustain because it does heal you on top of that. And along with Wilderness Blessing, you're going to just move a lot faster. You could replace this with Agility just to move faster, but I like using Inspire for that additional cooldown and also that mana regeneration. There you go, guys. And for the spell, I always like to use Flicker. Always Flicker. I will, however, sometimes use Revitalize or Purify if I see that there aren't really a lot of mobile heroes who can really catch me or lock me down, then I'll use Revitalize for extra passive, right? For extra heal for my team. I can heal them more often. I can trigger Favor. I can trigger Flask. All right, so I like to use Revitalize if there are not a lot of heroes on the opponent with very high mobility, so I won't really get caught or locked down. I also like to sometimes use Purify if there are a lot of CC on the opponents. For example, if there is a Tigreal in the opponent team and I know he's going to 5-man ult, at least I can Purify out of it and pull my teammates away from him, right? Or pull my carry away from that Tigreal ult with my second skill. So that's when I usually like to use Purify. But most of the time, I always like to use Flicker. If you see that the opponents don't really have that strong of a CC, go for Flicker. It'll give you more mobility. You can also second skill and Flicker onto opponents. Your teammate can still catch up to you no matter how far they are. Let's move on to the gameplay. Hello to the new viewers that are here and don't really know who I am. I am Hajun, a top 13 NACT roamer. My team was Team Flow. I created the team. I was a leader. I gathered all the members myself. I am a roamer main, and I am pretty experienced and competitive and in pro scene. So all the advice I give you with my video guides, it is coming from a reliable source. I used to be Global 3 Jawhead in Season 21. Here is my win rate. Over 1,000 matches with over 80% win rate. And here is my win rate on Season 21. I did play in pro scene for quite a few years and I am very experienced. And I really hope to help all of you guys achieve your goals of reaching Mythical Immortal or whatever your goals may be. Have you been stuck in a specific rank for the longest time and you just want to improve? You're very serious and you just want to hit that Mythical Immortal this season? Well, get my private coaching. I will literally hold you by the hand, pour every single bit of knowledge I have into you, give you all the information you possibly need to make sure that you are literally in the same knowledge level as me, a pro player. And if you have dreams of becoming a high rank player or even a pro player, I can make those dreams possibly a reality. If you're interested, it is a paid service. Please DM me on Discord and we can definitely discuss the details. Here are 2 testimonies provided by players that I have coached before. As you can see, 070 before the coaching, right after the coaching, 1618, and he's pretty much going to win his game. So if you guys are interested, DM me on Discord, join my Discord server, link in description, and then DM me from there. I need to go to Hajun. I just wanted to say hi, but I will catch you. Alright, Rusk, have a good one, bro. I don't understand. Okay, guys, so over here, I actually decided to go check the blue buff real quick because I always tell you guys this. You should try your very best to check the XP side buff if you're playing a roamer that doesn't need to leash his jungle. For example, Jawhead is someone who leashes the jungle, so you can't really afford to check which buff they started with or where they are. But with Mathilda, I don't really need to leash. My leash isn't really strong in the early game, so I'm just gonna go check the blue buff real quick just to see where their jungler started. Yo, Mia, what the f? So already we have a difficult start to the game. Our marksman has just died. Nolan is fed, and it's not looking too good for us. Our Mia just died for no reason when Mia needs to farm a lot. So already bad start, guys, but I'll show you how you can win this game and turn it around. What the f is that Mia, bro? Wait, that Haya is good, bro. He just juked them so hard. Nice one. And that is why Mathilda's second skill is OP, because it gives your teammates a shield, gives them more sustain. Let Haya got a kill on Akai. That's nice. I can't really afford to go near Nolan right now because he is level 4. He can easily burst me, alright? Easily can burst me. Remember guys, Mathilda, you cannot play her as a tank. At the end of the day, you have to play her as a support. Meaning, you have to position yourself as a mage, as a marksman. Only when you have your junglers is when you can engage with your ult. Okay, and once it's late game, you can play kind of like a tank, but not really. You have to move around, run around the battlefield, not really frontline. You're not a frontliner. You can do engages, but no frontlining. Okay, for now, I am taking this route to the tower Because this route is a no-go. Because Nolan is here. Nolan was here. I can't go through this path. Right, I cannot go here. So that's why I just rotate through here onto the tower to defend the minions while Mia just died pretty much again. I'm just trying to zone Moscow away from Kagura because I know that we're not going to kill him. Kagura isn't level 4 yet. We're not killing this guy. So my goal isn't to really go for him. My goal to stay in front of him is to just for him to focus on me instead and just let Kagura escape. I saw my Mia come up. Potentially we might be able to get Moskov. But I actually don't go for it for some reason. I should have gone for that. I should have tried to pull Mia onto the Moskov. That is something I could have done better, guys. Another recommendation I can give you guys is, you know, Mathilda's passive gives her movement speed. Use it. Attack things to travel faster across the map. Because you're moving anyways, right? It's gonna get recharged anyways. So try basic attacking things so you can move faster and rotate faster with more movement speed. Watch out, that guy has ult. Oh, nice one, Lapu. Good play from our Kagura. As you can see, we did have a good trade over here. I saw the Nolan going for my Kag, so I'm trying to just... I flicker over to try and protect her. So she at least gets my shield and lives.
Nice.
Worth it.
Worth it.
100% worth it, guys.
Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. That Nolan got jebaited so bad, bro. He got jebaited so bad, bro.
In my opinion, guys, I think Mathilda is the hardest hero support. Hardest support to play. The most difficult support to play. Because you really need to time her skills really well in order to play it. As you can see, when I activate my first skill, I'm moving around just so I get the full stacks. It's unfortunate, really. As you can see, guys, I'm positioning myself in a way where I'm around the map. I'm around my teammates. I'm not really frontlining anything. So keep in mind how I'm positioning myself around these fights. Also, I'm not sure if you guys know, but Mathilda's first skill, if you tap it again, you can use it right away. You don't have to wait for it to end. And it will reveal any bush in its range. You don't have to walk in the bush yourself. You can check the bush with Mathilda's first skill. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. But yeah, go around the bush, tap your first skill, it'll reveal everyone who's in there. Lapu did follow me up, but Terizla was there, so I didn't really commit to the Akai any longer. I don't think Lapu also committed because Terizla was there too. So we dipped.
Bro,
I mean, we did get Nolan.
So hard.
I want to take Hayabusa's blue, or not Hayabusa, Nolan's blue buff over here. I ping the Hayabusa to come over. Look, I stay behind my team, okay? I'm staying behind, so I can pull them back to safety. Not engaging yet. I'm waiting for Lapu. Not yet. We got Akai to use his ulti, so that's good. Alright guys, good team fight. Unfortunately though, our Mia is getting absolutely annihilated. She is getting done from the back. You know, she's taking a lot of those shots that we like to say. I can't really say it, but you know what I mean, right? Those shots that are coming from the behind. She's taking a lot of those from Nolan.
I could have killed Nolan if I had book. If I had an enchanted talisman.
That's what I meant, guys. Let's go back here a little bit. See? This is what I mean. Using your first skill and your ulti at the same time. You will get maximum stacks. And you can actually kill an assassin yourself. With that damage. So look, guys. Look at the damage I deal here. See? If I had one or two more magic items like Enchanted Talisman, Blood Wings, I could have killed him here. For sure. Also, if you didn't know second skill Flicker, you can use it as a combo to just travel further. Remember guys, before you finish building her Enchanted Talisman, you will have problems with mana. Okay, so try to recall and manage your mana well, if possible. You have to before you get Enchanted Talisman. As you can see guys, I'm trying to make more plays around our Hayabusa and our Kagura because our Mia is really not doing well. So you in solo rank, you should focus on that person that's playing well, that's doing good, and just help them as much as you can. Because those are the people that are gonna carry.
Terizla's ult missed.
Once again, I'm letting Lapu frontline. I'm not frontlining at all. I would say this is worth it. We got their Lilia.
Worth it, I guess.
And their Terizla died. So, 100% worth. However, though, we are still at a disadvantage right now because we don't have... We didn't take any towers, guys. Here we go. We didn't take any towers. Unfortunate. They have taken 2 of ours already. Just due to that, we are losing, I would say. Even though our score is higher, it's 13-8, we are still losing because of those towers. I can't really confidently say we're winning. It's worth it. It's worth it, honestly. Haya got Moskov. I died. It's alright. It's okay. Akai also used his ult, so a few of the skills that I wasted, right, that I got them to waste on me. So that's a plus. It is frustrating, guys. You might feel, I died, bro. This is frustrating. This is annoying.
Moskov, I guess it's okay, but like, fucking. Also, Akai used the ulti. Nah.
There you go. My team actually made it worth it by killing the Lilia.
Kag is dead. Wait, Kag is alive? What the f? How?
Yo guys, shout out to this Kag. Shout out to this Kag. Your Kag is good.
Insanely good.
Your Kag is good, bro.
Except for our Mia. Except for our Mia. Our Mia is though.
That is how you can use Mathilda's ulti to disengage. Haya is pretty much dead. I can't really do anything versus that.
Okay, Kag.
Kagura actually made the trade better. Here you go, guys. See? Killing Nolan. You can kill assassins on your own, but he did do a good play there and killed me too. But me for their jungle, 100% worth it, right? But the overall trade, guys, isn't worth. because we lost 3 while they lost 2. Once again, guys, I want to emphasize the importance of mid lane tower. That it's so important. Always try to get mid lane tower. It's so crucial. It opens up an entire area for you. It opens up the 2 buffs which you can invade if you get mid lane. And honestly, getting mid lane tower is worth it. Even if you lose your 2 side lane towers, it's worth. Just the first tier though. If you lose your first side lane towers and you get their mid lane, it's worth it. You are winning the trade, in my opinion. Tag was stunned there. She couldn't really dash to me. She was stunned the entire time, so nothing can really be done.
Lapu? Lapu, really?
I don't know what my Lapo was doing there. Should have went for Moskov, but hey, it is what it is.
Yo, guys, when the marksman is bad, you lose late game.
That is true, guys. When your marksman is bad, it's very difficult to finish late game. As you can see, we are losing this game right now. Even though we were winning in the early game, we were winning the fights, now we are losing. Why? Because of our marksman. Our marksman just isn't able to perform when she really needs to. So here I pull my teammates to the Lilia. There you go. I pull the Mia. And we get the kill. This is a really good instance, guys, of flicker second skill. Use second skill in front of your teammates. Use the flicker, right? And they can literally come to you and catch up to the opponents. Lilia was supposed to get away. Over there. She was 100% supposed to get away. But not on my watch. And if you guys watch my Mathilda guide, and you're watching this and you're focusing on it, you're concentrating, no one's going to be able to escape you either.
Nice one. You guys see that pull? That pull I did on Mia? Bro, what is Mia doing? Come this way. Attack the minions, bro.
Look at the range, guys, of her second skill, see? It's really long. Mia isn't going to clear the minions, I'll pull her and bring her to the minions. Simple, guys. Not my goal right now. Our goal as a team should be to push these lanes because this lane is very not pushed. It definitely needs to be, so our minion can go ahead. Mid lane will definitely push itself. That's not a problem. But yes, we should be focusing on the side lanes. We actually have a really good Lord push right now. Lapu is in a good position with Lord. Mid is going to clear itself out. And we're going to push top lane, so it's perfect. This is a good Lord preparation. There you go, guys. See how good Mathilda that dashes? It's so OP. You can save your teammates like that. Just gotta make sure you touch them with the edge of the circle. Remember that, guys. When you dash away, remember to make sure you get you touch them with the circle. Otherwise, they can't dash to you. Also, use your second skill to heal you guys. When your favor gets off of cooldown, use it to heal yourself. This favor, it will heal you quite a bit. Especially if you have Oracle, it'll heal you a lot. So if you're a bit low, your HP is a little bit low, right? You're half HP or you're 75%. When this favor roam resets, when it cools down, just use second skill. You will heal yourself up quite a bit. Alright? That's a tip from Mathilda as well.
Nice. Wait, actually endable.
Another thing is, guys, whenever you use your second skill and it gives your teammates a shield and they can guiding wind to you. If they get a kill, you get an assist. Even though you didn't do any hits on the opponent, you will still get an assist because you gave them that shield. There, I use my ulti to retreat. Our goal is now to push mid lane. Right, this is the lane we need to pressure.
Mathilda OP.
One more thing I want to mention, guys, is if Lapu wasn't in our team comp or if we didn't have a tanky EXP laner, Mathilda would not work here. You need a good frontliner in order to pick Mathilda as the roamer. Either your jungler has to be a good frontliner or your XP. You know, like if you're picking tanky jungle and XP, it's okay if the jungler is tanky and the XP is a damage type that isn't really a frontline, that's okay. But if your jungler is someone like Hayabusa, you need to make sure you have an EXP laner who is tanky, sustainable, who can frontline really well, who can dive in the backline. Alright, that is what you need. If those are the conditions that must be fulfilled when playing Mathilda. With Oracle and Boots, or not Boots, Enchanted Talisman, look, I can just spam my first skill constantly. It's very annoying. Constant poke. Lord is coming up in 30 seconds. We're going to do Lord now. We are not going to take any fights. We're not going to push any towers right now. It's time to do Lord. We baited Lilia's ulti. I mean, it's not a very long cooldown. It is short, but at least we know that she doesn't have it for the moment. Giving vision so Mia can clear this wave. Terizla used his ult. That's really good. Terizla doesn't have ulti for Turtle or for Lord. Amazing. I aimed for the Nolan, guys. Look at the sustain Mathilda can offer, guys. Look at the sustain in the late game. We should definitely be getting out right now. So this is a very prolonged fight. Lapu should have retreated a long time ago. There, we need to retreat now. He should not be attacking Akai. That's unfortunate, guys. That is very unfortunate. Why? I'll show you again. What happened over here? Let's take a look. I did second skill, but my second skill dash got cancelled by Terizla's ult. So I could have easily taken Lapu out, but this ult cancelled my second skill. So I couldn't. And I couldn't even tap ult because I died instantly. I was getting CC'd and I could not press the ult to get away. Or flicker to get away. I couldn't. And that was very unfortunate. For Lapu and me to just disrupt the enemies for like 3 enemies for that long, it's crazy, right? The sustain that Mathilda can offer to these frontliners like Lapu, you know, it's insane. You can pull them away. You can give them more shield, more sustain, more heals. It's really good.
Gotta keep an eye on Nolan. Bro, that's Haya's fault for just getting caught by... You can't, like, Haya is just getting caught by Akai on purpose now. Like, there's not much to do. You just lost inhibitor for no reason.
guys, that inhibitor tower that we lost just now is not worth. We should not be giving away inhibitor tower for free. Never. Always make sure it's defended. I'm just trying to bait the enemies onto me now. I'm trying to bait them on me. I can easily get away, right? I can easily get away. But if they come and overextend, my team can clean up. That was a bad ult from me. I should have retreated a lot earlier. I waited too long. I waited too long to retreat. That's why I had to use flicker. I had to waste my flicker. Also, guys, Mathilda is really strong in the late game. Look, I'm focusing Nolan. I'm focusing Nolan. Zoning Nolan away from the Lord. You can solo focus Nolan. That's how OP Mathilda is, guys.
Nice.
I'm focusing Lilia, not Terizla. I sell my immortality and buy something else, guys.
This? Or I'll buy this.
I buy Anticuras for Nolan. Since immortality was done, I sold it right away. In the late game, you can do that, guys. And now we just focus the tower.
GG's.
And that's game.
Oh my god, bro.
Guys, Mathilda is very OP in the late game. You can spam her skills and she is very tanky. And she has a lot of sustain.
Oh my god.
So that's why Mathilda is just really, really good. Really OP right now.
Unstoppable. Yo, flashback.
So there you go, guys. That's how you play Mathilda. 20 assists, 6 kills. I mean, look at our Mia. You can still win these games if you can carry. It was pretty much Mia and Lapu carrying. Our Kagura did get some really good kills. So good CAG player. Our Haya also did well. He did well. It was difficult for him to get those kills in the late game because Moskov had wind and Akai was there. You know, it's very difficult. Global 15 Akai, by the way, guys. Global 15 Akai. Look at this. We went up against Global 15 Akai. Hey, we can say I gapped him on Rome, guys. Let's be honest here. He got gapped. So that's how OP Mathilda is. Alright, guys. Go play her after watching this guide. I hope it helps you. And you will definitely win your rank matches. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.